driveway, so it's just you.
Either way, I'm fucking bouncing all over the place.
It's our driveway and shit.
It is total shit. Ah. Fucking shirts into my arm piggies. My arm titties. Where'd my sheet go? Okay, Sarah, what Sunday ride is it?
29.
Wrong.
I was?
That's why I told you not to cheat. Because I knew you were going to be wrong. It's 30.
30. I could have been right. I don't know.
Big week this week.
Big week.
Big week. We're actually filming this on a Sunday. The day it's going to be released, so.
Big week.
That's the first time that's happened in a while. Big week last week. Big week this week. Let's start with big week last week.
What happened last week?
The election?
Oh.
Hello?
I'm.
Sarah can't barely think, let alone barely think without coffee.
Yeah.
So
We're at 5%.
we're on the way to coffee. We've been at 5% for like a month, so I think we're really more like 1%.
Last week I noticed a lot
We're
of
practically a
mistakes.
vegetable.
Last week I noticed a lot of mistakes I made at work.
Yeah.
Luckily not like life-changing, but not good.
Anyways, last night, it was last night that they called the election?
Yesterday.
Yesterday they called the election for Joe Bizzies.
And Kamala
2026
Harris.
and Kamala Harris.
First female vice president, Asian American and Black American.
Boom.
Boom.
Trendsetter, trailblazer.
So exciting.
God, this seems like way back. We already saw, so we're super excited for that. The Philadelphia memes are hilarious out there because like Philly like decided it at the end. And there's a Lord of the Rings one with at Helm's Deep. If you just look it up somehow, it's Lord of the Rings Helm's Deep like battle. If you just typed in like Lord of the Rings Helm's Deep election meme, I bet you it would pop up. It is so funny. Honestly, probably my favorite meme of all times right now. It's so fun. It's so good. And if I lived in Philly, it'd probably be even better. Or just Pennsylvania alone, it'd probably be even better.
We also believe that Always Sunny in Philly needs to make an episode.
And Always
now.
Sunny in Philly will, they're gonna. If they don't, he was
I
writing the
hope
new
so.
season, so maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's supposed to come out in 2021, so maybe that'd be how it ended. That'd be a pretty good finale episode. But we already saw Trump 2024 billboard. Before they even called it, what was that, on like Friday we saw that?
Yeah, it was Friday, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even call it yet, and they already were popping up Trump 2024 sign, billboard. Which, are Republicans really gonna elect Trump as their nominee again? Maybe, I guess. They get voted though, right?
Oh, yeah, he'd have to go through the whole,
But like
Iowa.
but eventually they vote, he would still probably get voted into it, right though?
Yeah, at the primary elections.
Who knows? But while we were watching that, which the election was on Tuesday and they figured it out on Saturday, so it was basically just constant misery.
Yeah.
But have you seen a political ad since then? None. It just Gary
Yay.
Peters won. F John James. He's a moron. He's an Uncle Tom robot. Nobody likes John James
No.
except Trump.
He thinks
Therefore.
they're still trying to fight it, but there's no way.
John James.
If the president, if Michigan went blue, Gary Peters.
Okay,
won.
if Trump only wants to fight all the states he lost, that doesn't make any sense. So there's no rigging or fake ballots anywhere else except the states that he lost. It's just so fucking stupid. If you like Trump, you're fucking moron. I'm just gonna say it.
Let's just move on.
Moving on.
This isn't a political subject.
Well, that's how it was always going to turn into. It was going to turn into a political drive. While we were watching, or while we decided we didn't want to watch the election, I think it might have been on like Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that. We were watching ESPN Ocho,
Oh yeah, that was Tuesday night.
which is like the best distraction ever because the show was death diving in Norway. It was like the World Death Diving Championship, which they jump off, I think, at an 11 meter.
I think
Like,
you're right, yeah.
it was like just a wall or a building or something that they were jumping off of into the water in Norway. And you jump and you like fold your body in half, like right before you hit the water. So you do a belly smacker, but not really a belly smacker. And then right after that was Crazy 8 shuffleboard competition, which was crazy. You have to throw 4 of the little thingies, and you have to throw 3 after that, right? to try to knock those ones off and get as many points as you can. I don't know. It was wild. I
What was
completely
after that, though?
rethought about all of the ways I've ever played shuffleboard. Completely wrong, I'm sure.
Well, what was after that though?
After that was the
Pogo.
Yeah, the Pogo Palooza Pogo Championship.
That was wild too.
That was really crazy. But kind of like sad. It just seemed like they did it in like some parking lot in like some shitty ass area. I don't know. It was still cool though. I was gonna say this one in the last part, but in the last episode, what?
I'm gonna drive around.
We don't need to drive around. Okay, whatever.
Fine.
Now it's getting hot in here, girl.
I know it is.
Oh my god, girl. We are putting. Well, last week was probably. Did you already submit all the refinancing stuff?
Yeah, I submitted it. I haven't heard back.
Yeah. So we submitted the refinancing stuff. Haven't heard back. We're trying to drop off what, $50 a person off the monthly mortgage bill.
Just save some on interest.
Yeah. Shave a ton of interest. We finished the boys on. Oh, maybe we could do a Sunday drive on one of those fucking things. Can you imagine that?
That'd be weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
It'd be just crashing.
On those scooter things.
Yeah, on the scooters. The rent-a-scooter thingies. It'd be in the news for the person that hit the back of a car at 30 miles per hour and killed themselves. That's what it would be. Finished the boys. That was freaking wild.
That was wild.
The Boys is the craziest. It's one of the craziest shows on TV, I swear. They clearly don't care about sexual things going on, gore, violence, language.
They love it all.
They love it all, and we love it. And it ended. I don't remember the ending. Do you?
Yeah. Do you want to give it
No,
away?
we don't want to give it away. Just go watch The Boys. It's a great show. It's only 2 seasons in, so you're not too far behind. Backside. Oh god, I looked up and that car was going by so fast. I was driving home from Lansing after work. Bye Trump. Driving by after work home, and I listened to like a Halsey and oh my god, what's his name? That is a cool house. I don't know if I've ever even driven down the show. A Halsey and
G-Eazy?
no, not G-Eazy, the other white rapper. Not Eminem.
Machine Gun Kelly?
Yes, Machine Gun Kelly. And I was like, and it was kind of like metal-y, like, you know? And I was like, I want to listen to some metal bands that have like lead singers that are girls. So I was looking that up. Just 'cause I think they have a cool sound, honestly. And I found this Amaranthi band, which has been around for a while. I don't know how I've never heard of them at all, but they are really good. They have like 3 singers. They have like a male singer, a female singer, and then like a guy that does like the screaming stuff. And it's just really good, honestly.
I like bands that have like both a female and a male.
Some drive I'll have to play some of their music. It's really good. Bought the Dark Tower 7 book finally. I'm finally to the end. I have about 150 pages of Black House to read, which is going to read really fast because that book is crazy. And it is so intertwined with the Dark Tower. It's not even funny. I don't even know how you could even not just call it like the Dark Tower 6.5. It is the Dark Tower 6.5. You have to read in between Song of Susanna and the Dark Tower. It's just that simple. But I'm getting close. This is like the 11th book in this series I've read, I swear to God. And finally, well, I guess not finally, but I'm finally getting rid of my phone. This iPhone 7 is just, it can't last. Let's do a percentage it's on right now. 8. Granted, I went to bed last night and didn't charge it, but it was at like 80%. And it's, you know, it's just nearing the end of its life and it's time to go. Well, pre-ordered the iPhone 12 mini, which should come in, so they said that next Friday, but segueing that into the next part, I won't be able to get it then because I'll be in the hospital because on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday,
We're having a baby.
at 10:30, scheduled C-section, little baby's coming into the world.
Yep.
And we have to be in the hospital and can't leave for 4 days or 3 days,
Probably,
or at least more than the amount of days that are going to be until Friday.
Probably.
Well, maybe Friday. We got out Friday and went straight there, but I ain't gonna go straight there. You know?
No.
So it's gonna be a crazy week, just like last week.
But we'll have a baby at the end
I have a
of it.
little baby.
3 nights.
So next
3
week,
sleeps.
next possibly next week's episode could be in the hospital.
It
Could be.
It could.
It very well could be.
Yep.
But that's it. I got nothing else. You got anything else?
No. Ready to have a baby. I don't even remember
Sarah's
what happened
ready.
this week. So.
Sarah's ready to freaking get this baby out of her.
Yeah, I got a head up in my ribs, so.
Head up in the ribs. 11/11/2020. Hopefully at 11/11/11/11/11/2020.
Veterans Day.
And Veterans Day. Okay, that's it.
That's it. Say bye.
Say bye.
Say bye.
What?
Bye.
That you didn't even do that right. You crazy.
I said to you to say bye.
And then I did, and then you said say bye again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Robert Humperdinck.